Does he react?
DM.
Yeah, so you speak to him in common, do you?
Yes.
He actually looks up to you and then down again.
Maybe Orcish? I ask him questionably. Surely you know the language of your enemy.
We don't.
Exactly my thoughts.
Yeah,
It's not always the case.
he actually doesn't react to you from that.
But he reacted when I said about common, is that right?
He reacted
Mhm.
to you. when
He
you
at least looked up.
I switch back to common and I start to examine his possessions. What have they taken from him? What did he have on him?
It looks like artificer robes, which are just basically a fancy way of saying alchemist robes. You know, kind of like extravagant apron, but his look a bit tattered, like they've been stitched together from animals. He also has a few flasks and the like. He's got what looks to be a medallion and
Empty flasks or flasks of something?
they're just a few empty flasks.
And
There's a
I
few
take
empty
it of a
flasks,
lot of alchemy ingredients and such.
Hmm.
He probably
And
has
he
his
also
formula book on him. I wanna check it.
he actually didn't. Though you do find something.
What is it?
There is a folded out piece of paper.
I unfold it.
Hang on a minute, I got notes on this. And I gotta get the notes because I wasn't prepared. I'm such a good GM.
Yeah, well, we had other things going on, so you know, it's fine. And in the meantime, everybody else awkwardly has to wait for this shit.
Just staring at the door.
Oh man, that's not right. I was hoping they'd at least party or something, so they don't have to do that shit. Hey, why don't you guys play a game or something? House of Cards or something?
I would like to remind you, you guys don't own any cards.
No, Lipsu has. In the windy corridor, play cards.
I don't have it.
Wait, you don't? Oh,
We
you
also-
have loaded dice. Right.
You want to get?
We also have instruments.
Anybody want to play die? Anyone want to play die?
Yeah,
I
bet
don't
some
wanna
money.
Wait, hold on.
You're so funny.
I am.
I do have playing cards actually.
Oh my god.
Entertainers.
Oh my god, it's a miracle.
Anyway,
I got a deck of
he
playing cards.
actually, on the paper, you won't believe this, but it's actually in common. It looks like a page of a formula book ripped out in haste. It's got the formulae, endure elements, and let me see, savage moral.
Keep that in mind because I can't write that shit down now. I don't wanna hold everybody back, so I'm just gonna keep going. Okay, so your formulas in common, that means you understand me. Good, we've got some common ground already. Though I don't like the fact that you're keeping silent. I can't really approve of that since, you know, you're being a prisoner. A lot of bad things are probably gonna happen to you if you don't start talking. You see this guy to my
well,
left over here?
intimidate-
The elf? He likes stabbing things, so maybe you wanna talk with me before he starts getting antsy over there.
Yo, like
One of
snap
you,
thing.
actually, both of you roll intimidate.
Wait, really? Oh shit.
Yeah.
Do it.
And keep in mind, I'm behind the prisoner, right? He doesn't see me.
I was thinking that would be more diplomacy,
Well,
but
he
okay.
just pointed you out.
Yeah,
He pointed me
it
out,
was
but
just pointed
but
at
he doesn't actually have sight of me.
Wait, do I even have that skill? What the fuck? I don't even see it on my
You
sheet.
can still be intimidating, you know, a hand on the shoulder, a soft grip,
Right, never mind.
act like you're about to rape.
No,
The
Kelnar
rape
is not
begins.
touching him. He's just on the wall.
5.
Hey! He gets a bit of a... He doesn't like the look of the elf, but he's not shaken.
Well, my intention is not to intimidate him, so I'm just making small talk right now.
You're
So
intimidating.
I'm like,
Intimidation is
listen,
on later.
friend, you've been fighting the orcs, I don't know for how long and for who you work and whatever, but from what you've gathered by now, probably you know that orcs are not very keen on taking prisoners, right? The only reason you're still alive is because of me, for 2 reasons actually. There were flying gnomes, but let's not remind you of that shit now. Anyway, why don't you give me a little help here? I just want some basic information from you and I'll let you go, man.
Are you
Come on,
really asking
help
him
me
for a
out, yo.
favor?
Yeah? I'm a nice guy like that. Wilfred is a nice guy, remember? So yeah, does he react to
Best
that or do I
interrogation
really
type.
have to start pushing it?
He's actually looking around for a moment towards the elf, and of course he clearly saw a party when you guys walked in, so he's like, there's too many people out there, and he just goes, he actually speaks and goes, I am not allowed to speak of them. That being said, I thought we were going to go to the feast, so this music is so not appropriate for a torture scene.
No, it's not
Wilfred
good.
scratches his
Yes,
cheek.
yes, torture.
Wilfred scratches his
Torture,
cheek.
yeah.
Listen, mate, I'm an alchemist too. In fact, you've probably heard of me. I'm Wilfred Dion, the greatest alchemist in the world.
At
He coughs to clear his throat. Anyway, that being said, how's about a little game? We're the adventurous type, you and I, aren't we? That's why I became alchemists in the first place. How's about a little game of chance? If you
He
win,
doesn't actually. And by the way, when you say that, he looks a bit detested when you say, we're the adventurous types, you and me, sort of thing. He looks a bit detested.
tell you what, how's about a chance for you to win your freedom? How's that sound?
Speak.
Dripping water.
A little game between you and me. One of chance. If you win, you go free man. If you lose, you tell me everything I ask you. And I'll still find a way to let you go. How's that? You
Roll
win
sense
either
motive.
way.
Fine.
Alright then. Wonderful. Wilfred looks up to looks behind to where Kionar is and asks him to call an orcish guard.
Why?
Alright.
Since he's closer and stuff. I'm gonna need 2 glasses of water.
What?
Alright. Kelnar pokes his head out the door and asks the guard to bring 2 glasses of water.
Okay, the guard looks confused, but he does do it.
Kelnar is too, and he thinks this is a waste of time.
Wilfred just smiles at him and waves him to calm down. He's got this. Yeah, in the back. Totally confident. So
Yet to be seen.
once the two glasses are on the table, Wilfred smirks again and takes out 2 small pouches from his backpack and places them on the table. He opens them up and it shows a white powdery substance in both of them. I prepared this ahead of time. I'm not good with interrogation, torture and all that stuff, so I figured if you're an alchemist, maybe we'll find common ground in this. So, here's the game I propose to you, my friend. You already agreed, so I'm gonna hold you to it. One of these pouches holds plain, ordinary sugar. Mmm, yummy. The other one, however, it has strychnite in it. You know what strychnite is, right?
He gives a
Actually,
slow nod.
actually, never mind that. I'm gonna say that to the people who are non-alchemists here. He looks up behind him to Keonar and probably the people who are eavesdropping like crazy because they have nothing better to do right now, literally.
Wait,
Strychnine
aren't
is
the
a very
bards supposed to
powerful.
be playing music?
It's dripping water since it's not appropriate.
Strychnite is a very powerful poison that even when diluted 100,000 times, the human tongue can still detect it. It's bitter and stingy by taste. Yeah, I've put double the lethal dose in here. He pours one of the packages in one of the glass and the other package in the other glass. So, now, one of these glasses is deadly poisonous and the other is just plain nice sugary water. He then takes out a small bottle from his pouch and sets it on the table. This is the anti-venom. And here's the game. Each of us chooses a glass and drinks it. The person that drinks his glass wins. If you choose not to drink, you lose. If you take the anti-venom, you lose. Choose your glass. If you want, I'll go first. If you want, you'll go first. I don't mind either way.
Seems retarded. I mean, obviously, you already put. You had the packages.
Kel shakes his head. That's it.
It's retarded. Wait. What kind of door is this? Is this just a cell door?
It's proper cell door, yeah. It's like a thick wood and bars.
Wood. Whatever. Oh, is it bars? So we can hear everything, right?
There's bars?
Yeah, but that's the thing. That's the thing, though. The alchemist actually points that out. He actually goes, "You'll just put it in my drink."
That's why I said you get to pick first, man. If you want, I'll drink first. Just pick a glass for me. I don't mind.
Lipso's in the.
It's a game of chance, 50-50, so no matter what you choose or what I choose, it's not gonna make a difference. We'll just smiles. So go ahead, make your choice.
At first, he's about to reach over, like, he looks confident, he's about to reach over to the glass nearest to you. That's the thing, he's about to reach over to the glass nearest to you, but he stops, looks at you for a moment to see your reaction.
Wilfred doesn't react at all, he doesn't give a shit. Hey, do you know what an alchemist needs to be very successful? Guts. And that's all he does, he just smiles.
You need
He brings his
Brooks movies.
he brings his hand back and picks up his own glass, and he lips it to his mouth and to his lips. He's like,
Stop.
and then his eyes
Stop.
look shocked.
The moment the glass touches his tongue, he feels the sharp sensation and the tingling.
he spits out and lowers the glass back down, but he doesn't let go of it. He's like, you know, if he doesn't drink it, but he's looking towards you.
Oh? Oh,
Yeah.
well, I already know whose glass is poisoned, so... Bottoms up, Wilfred takes his glass. Unless you don't trust me and wanna taste it. Sorry. Wilfred downs his glass and puts it down. I guess I win.
Princess Bride much?
Not fair. He actually mentions, he's like, that's not fair. You knew which glass it was.
Does it matter? You had the choice. I told you, you can pick. I didn't pick first, so...
He lets go of the glass and just slumps back in his chair.
Now then, I guess I win. Hooray! For random chance. Guts,
That
what I
wasn't
told you.
random!
It
Darkness
wasn't.
yells. How is that random?
Ah,
He's just looking. He's just right there. He's
Wilfred,
just holding himself up on the door, just like, how is that random? You just see his hat and the feathers.
Wilfred,
Well, technically it is random because though he knew which glass it was, he let the guy pick. So
Yep.
he could have picked any of the two.
Yep.
No, not random.
Yeah, it is,
Wilfred
'cause he
takes
picked.
Wilfred takes the other glass and dumps the content on the ground. He then puts the two glasses away and puts the bottle of anti-venom away as well. So, now that we've got doubt out of the way, can we get back to talking? Are you gonna help me out now? That was our arrangement, right?
I can't say much, he says.
That's okay. I just want to know everything you know. Nothing else, nothing more. Tell me about the people you fight for. Tell me about those creatures. What do you know about them? Who are they? Why are you with them?
Oh wait, Cal, are you gonna do anything? Because he looks, he doesn't look ready to answer. He looks nervous.
Nope, just waiting for Will to finish.
And then he'll shine.
Alright. Yeah, he looks nervous. He's like, I can't do it since I can't do accents, but he's got like an Arabian accent sort of thing.
Oh,
There
that's
you
not
go. There
racist.
you go.
So they sound like Will.
What
Will,
are you
do this.
talking about?
Uh,
Really, I feel it sounds more like Russian.
they are the masters. Yeah, the master.
The masters.
The master.
Why
The
do you
best.
serve them?
We have no choice.
Why do you not have a choice? How are they how are they forcing you to help them?
He's stopped talking for the time being. He clearly doesn't want to continue.
I
Like,
believe
despite
this
your
is
little
time to
game, he has
go.
no obligation to continue, but he
Let's
doesn't
change the
exactly want to
subject.
keep secret.
Let's change the subject. From what were the two formulas I found in his book? One was about elemental resistance and the other one?
And more.
A
It
what?
gives you a bite attack.
Ah. From what I found in your formula book, you've got extracts about resistance to the elements. I take it
By
the
the way,
scorching.
he looks shocked by that. He goes, You find that? You found that?
I did say I'm an alchemist, right? Did I miss that? Wilfred actually looks back to Kelnar for confirmation. Did I forget to introduce myself? Should I do it
No!
again?
Oh my fucking
No, you didn't. Shut up.
No,
This
no,
is getting good.
No, he actually says, he goes, we can't have the books. They're not allowed. I took that. He's fidgeting.
You stole it from someone. Interesting. As an alchemist, don't you have your own book?
That's where it's from. The masters don't let us keep the books. They make sure what we make.
Before you were forced to help the so-called masters, where were you? What were you doing?
I
Where
have
did they
always
find you?
helped the masters.
Always? How old are you?
I'm 18. Like, he looks much older than 18.
So he smokes.
He's had a harsh life apparently. Are there many more like you?
There are many like us.
Who taught you how to use alchemy?
It's been with us, but I don't know where it's from. We got new ingredients. Don't know where.
How do you get your ingredients in the desert? Isn't it a barren wasteland out there?
The masters, they know where to look.
Tell me about these masters. How many are there? Do they have huge armies? How strong are they? Do they have strongholds? What else do you know about them?
He just shakes his head. He looks scared to answer. Like, he just shakes his head like, no.
Calm down. Do you really think your situation can get much worse? Do you fear us more than you fear those creatures?
He actually shakes his head slowly. Like, I'm not scared of you compared to what they do.
Just Wilfred, though.
You do realize where you are, right? You're on the opposite end of the wall. Nothing can get to you here.
No, Orcs tried before. They got them. They said they got them. The shadows of the sand.
Shadows? What shadows?
The ones made by our hand. They will come for me. Either take me or kill me. Sorry.
Wilfred said, yeah, you've had like a pretty rough day. Your wounds probably haven't even healed yet. I'll tell one of the orcs to bring you a nice meal. Have a nice rest tonight. We'll talk
Flying
more
gnome.
tomorrow.
Flying gnome.
Flying gnome.
Is that what he mutters?
Yeah. Flying. When he mentions wounds, it's like flying gnome.
One last thing before I go though. I noticed that you were hanging out all your extracts to the other monsters. If I'm not mistaken, that's infusion. Can you teach me that?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He looks
Hey,
at
I just
you
got
and
done
he shakes his
torturing
head.
you. Can you teach me
It's
something?
like,
I'm
It
not
wasn't
torturing
a
him, I'm
torture.
just talking to him.
Yeah, this is interrogation.
He's shaking his head. He's way too skittery to even answer that.
Hmm.
You
I
reminded
might have
him
an
of
idea
flying
about that.
home.
Tell you what, I'll see you again tomorrow, friend. I'll be better prepared for next time. Something tells me you'll be in a lot better mood tomorrow. Cheerios! Wilfred gets up and gets ready to leave.